start that the respondent herein issued a tender for supply of the cream of paper and duplicating paper for the year 1993-94. Stop. The appellant herein participated in the said tender process and was awarded the contract YD supply order dated 22/9/1993. Stop. A dispute arose between the appellant and the respondent. Stop. According to the appellant herein, though it supplied 420 MT of cream robe paper and 338 MT of duplicating paper to the respondent, the latter not only did not make the payment of 90% of the amount as per the terms of the contract, but also rejected some consignments without any justification, causing loss to it. Stop. The respondent herein, YD later dated 15/11/1993, informed the appellant that the paper supplied by it did not conform to the specification and therefore could not be utilized. Stop. Para. Thereafter, the appellant herein filed a civil suit in the year 1994 seeking the relief of permanent injunction against the respondent in the civil court at Bhopal, seeking to restrain it from awarding the supply order to a third party. Stop. The respondent, in the meantime, awarded the contract to the third party for the remaining supply. Stop. Therefore, the aforesaid civil suit became infructuous. Stop. Para. The appellant thereafter filed another suit seeking recovery of an amount of rupees 95 lakh bearing civil suit number 2B of 1998 before the civil court at Bhopal. Stop. In the said suit, the respondent preferred an application under section 8 of the Arbitration Act 1996 seeking stay of the proceedings on the ground that there exists an arbitration clause in the agreement between the parties. Stop. The civil court rejected the said application YD order dated 27/2/1999. Stop. The respondent filed revision petition number 1117 of 1999 before the High Court, which came to be allowed by the High Court YD order dated 3/5/2000. Stop. The High Court referred the parties to arbitration by the Stationery Purchase Committee comprising of the officers of the respondent. Stop. Para. Against the order passed by the High Court allowing the revision petition and referring the parties to the arbitration, the appellant herein filed a special leave petition bearing a special leave petition number 13914 of 2000 before this court. Stop. The same came to be dismissed as withdrawn. YD order dated 28/9/2000. Stop. Para. The arbitral tribunal was constituted called a Stationery Purchase Committee comprising the officers of the respondent. Stop. The appellant filed its objection to the constitution of the arbitral tribunal Stationery Purchase Committee on 12/9/2000. Stop. The appellant herein also challenged its jurisdiction by filing an application under section 13 of the Arbitration Act 1996. Stop. The arbitral tribunal YD order dated 2/2001 rejected the said application. Stop. Aggrieved thereby, the appellant herein filed a writ petition before the High Court being writ petition number 1824 of 2001, which came to be dismissed YD order dated 24/1/2017 with liberty to the appellant to raise objections before the appropriate forum. Stop. Para. Subsequently, the appellant filed the present application before the High Court being account number 100 of 2019 under section 14 read with section 11 and 15 of the Arbitration Act 1996 seeking termination of the mandate of originally constituted respondent and for appointment of a new arbitrator. Stop. Before the High Court, the appellant herein heavily relied upon Section 12, subsection 5 of the Arbitration Act 1996. Stop. Relying upon the decision of this court in the case of TRF Limited versus Energo Engineering Projects Limited, reported in 2017-8 SCC 377, it was submitted on behalf of the appellant that all the 5 officers constituted the Stationery Purchase Committee, being the employees of the respondent, had rendered themselves ineligible to continue as arbitrators. Stop. It was submitted that since they had become ineligible to continue as arbitrator, they also could not appoint another person as arbitrator. Stop. It was also contended that the original members of the arbitral tribunal, who initiated the proceedings, had since ceased to hold their respective offices, in any case, a new arbitral tribunal had to be constituted, and therefore an impartial and independent arbitrator was required to be appointed in terms of Section 11 of the Arbitration Act 1996. Stop. It is further observed that held by this court in the aforesaid decision that independence and impartiality of the arbitrator are the hallmarks of any arbitrator proceedings. Stop. Rule against bias is one of the fundamental principles of natural justice which apply to all judicial and quasi-judicial proceedings. Stop. It is further observed that it is for this reason that, notwithstanding the fact that relationship between the parties, to the arbitration and the arbitrators themselves are contractual in nature, and the source of an arbitrator's appointment is deduced from the agreement entered into between the parties, notwithstanding the same non-independence and non-impartiality of the arbitrator would render him ineligible to conduct the arbitration. Stop. It is further observed that the genesis behind this rationale is that even when an arbitrator is appointed in terms and contract and by the parties to the contract, he is independent of the parties. Stop. In view of the above and for the reasons stated above, the present appeal succeeds. Stop. The impugned judgment and order passed by the High Court of Madhya Pradesh dated 27/8/2021 passed in AC number 100 of 2019 is hereby quashed and set aside, and the application being AC number 100 of 2019 filed by the appellant herein before the High Court is hereby allowed. Stop. Instead of remanding the matter of the High Court to name the arbitrator, we appoint Justice Abhay Manohar, a former judge of this court, to act as an arbitrator to adjudicate upon resolve the dispute between the parties. Stop. We hope and trust that the learned arbitrator shall conclude the arbitration proceedings and declare the award at the earliest, considering the fact that the dispute between the parties is pending since the year 2000. Stop. Both the parties shall appear before the learned arbitrator, at the first instance, within a period of 4 weeks from today. Stop. A copy of this judgment shall be forwarded to the newly appointed arbitrator. Stop. The present appeal is accordingly allowed. Stop. However, in the facts and circumstances of the case, there shall be no order as to costs.